Hey everyone, this is Stevie here, and today we're going to be drawing this. Now, yeah, it actually is kind of complicated. There are a lot of little details, like measurements are not really precise, so you'll see, well, they are precise, but they're not like round numbers. So you see like something like here, if you'll notice, from this center of this circle here, this circle is only 5.8 millimeters away from this one, but it is 12.1 millimeters away from the center of this one. Okay, and so that means that we are going to have to be more cautious about how we approach this, and let's get to it. So we're literally going to be drawing it as it's told us, so we're going to be giving all the dimensions as it's telling us. And so what we're going to do is start off by drawing this right here, but without this cutout. So let's start off with a circle of 15 and 30 radius that is 70 away from the other side. So let's do that. Create a sketch on this plane right here. Circle of radius 15, or diameter 15, my bad. And another circle that is concentric with it of diameter 30. Now we know that the line is going to be 70 millimeters between those two centers. And then we will start again by doing the same too, 15 and 30. Now we want to make lines tangent to be able to connect these two right here. So nice and easy, we already got the tangent symbols on this side. I'm pretty sure they're tangent on this side as well, but we can check if we try and make them tangent with this circle. There we go. See, now it's tangent. This one should do the same thing, and there we go. Now they are both tangent, well, all four are actually tangent, and that's exactly what we want. So now if we look at our little drawing here, you'll see that we have those circles on the outside, and that's what it looks like. From this view, you can tell that we need to make this 5 millimeters wide. So let's do that. So we'll press finish here, and we'll press Q to extrude, and then we're just going to extrude those three things right there, and we're just going to type out 5 millimeters. Now, we know that there are two pieces to it, so we're actually going to copy it and move it over. But let's check this out. So we will go to move/copy, select this body here. I'm going to get a better perspective on it. We'll select this point right here, just to make it sure that we know exactly where we're moving it from. Now, the way this works is, well, we want to create a copy first, but when we move this, you'll see that it moves from that edge to this same edge on there. So 1 millimeter only moves this edge to this edge 1 millimeter. So knowing that, we know that we need to make this be 20 millimeters from the face of this one. So this edge needs to be 20 millimeters from this face, but we know it's 5 millimeters wide. So this distance from here all the way to here, that is 25. And I apologize, I'm writing with a mouse, so it doesn't look that great. However, that is 25 millimeters. So that's what we're going to type in here. There we go, enter. And now one thing that we need to do is draw in this rectangle, because if you look at it from this view here, it's solid all the way down. So I think we're going to draw the rectangle before we draw these circles here. So let's get to that. So first, we know that the rectangle is 35 millimeters away from this corner here. So, and it's also not centered, so we know that it is 28 millimeters away from that edge too. So let's do that. We will create a sketch on this plane here, but you'll notice that we can't really rely on this information over here. You'll see it's not really snapping to it, but it's snapping over here. That's what we wanted, but over here it's not. It's yeah, see, it's snapping because it's on the grid, but that's it. So it's not as reliable as we need it to be. So what we're going to do to alleviate that is press P for project, click here, and we're going to select this midsection as well. We're going to press OK. Now we have exactly what we need, and when we try to draw on it, it snaps to it, and it's geometry that we can interact with. So when we're looking at our piece right here, we know that it is 35 millimeters away from this edge and 28 from this edge, so let's do that. We will press X so that we make sure that we have construction line turned on, and then we're going to draw a line. First things is 35.5 millimeters. Let me just double check that. Yep, and then the other side is 28. So we'll do that one more time from this side, and we'll type out 28 millimeters. Now, what we need to do is draw that box basically from this side all the way to that side. So we'll go to a 2-point rectangle, turn off construction, go highlight that, and there we go, snapped to it. Next, we want to draw in those circles. So we know that this circle, the center of this one is right here. It's 12 millimeters away from the cutout, but that cutout is 40 millimeters away from the edge. So that is 12 plus 40 is 52 millimeters. And so let's draw that. So we will draw 52 and press enter. And now we know that the center of it is 9.7 millimeters away from the edge, from that edge, or it's going to be 15.3 from this edge. Now we know that this is 5 millimeters wide, so that's 10.3 millimeters from here. So let's draw 10.3 millimeters up, 10.3, and press enter. I'm going to press X, make that a construction line, and also make this line a construction line as well. Now what we're going to do is draw our circle. Well, actually, let's draw out some construction lines for these little circles here too. So we know that this one is 9.3 millimeters away from that side, or well, away from here, so 9.3 this way and 5.8 up this way. So let's draw that. So we'll press X for construction line and type in 9.3, and then we are going to go up by 5.8. 5.8. And now we need to add, or we need to go down by 12.1 millimeters. And so we can do this where we go 12.1 minus 5.8 and get the right distance there. And so you'll see that it is about 0.5 larger on this side than this side. So it's a little bit weird. It's not symmetric. However, that is exactly what the drawing is telling us to do. So we're going to follow it. So next thing, we need to put in this circle with diameter 14 and the other one's diameter of 5. So here we go. We are going to click 14, and then we are going to do 5 here and another 5 here. Now we're going to finish this sketch, because what we're going to do is extrude this. I'm going to click on there and extrude and have this distance be to object and to the bottom. Now we're getting pretty close. We just have to do one last thing and make this cutout right here. So to be able to do this, what we need to figure out is where it is relative to something else. So we know that this center point is 40.3 millimeters away from the center of this circle right here. So we're going to draw a construction line that is 40.3 millimeters to here, and then we know that it is centered on the top line here. So we're just going to center it there. So we just need to draw something that's 40.3. So we will go here to create a sketch on this plane. We're going to draw this line. Oh, my bad, I missed the spot. And we're going to do 40.3. Now we have it 40.3, so we're just going to click on our center diameter circle, and we're just going to draw it up there, and you'll see it highlighted this dotted line here, this blue dotted line. Now that means that it is going to be perfectly tangent, or perpendicular, I mean, to that point there. So what is that radius? It is 15.4, so we'll do 15.4 times 2, and press enter. And once there it goes, finish this sketch, and then the last thing that we have to do is cut this out. So we're just going to again choose to object, select this side, and press OK. So there you have it. Let's see if we can get this into the same position as that guy. So let's see. That looks pretty close to me. So there we go. And that is how we can take something that's actually kind of complicated. Not gonna lie, there are a lot of different measurements in here that can actually mess us up and can make it more difficult to know what we have to do. However, if you just start looking at it piece by piece, as with every project, you can break it down and make it a lot simpler. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and we'll see you in the next video.